5 o'clock somewhere, kids.
Oh, we got one viewer.
One viewer.
On Instagram.
Who is it?
They left.
Bye. Alright, that's enough of that.
Bye, Sam.
Howdy, y'all. It's a tax refund filled episode of Live at 5
With your buddy Sam.
with your man Sam. He says what in tarnation.
Oh man,
We have too much fun. Do you like my Star Spangled Cowboy hat?
cowboy. I look like a
I think everybody that signs on and says like something to us, we should like
tip our hat to him. Absolutely. My buds, Liam. How you doing?
Howdy, sir. Thanks for tuning in on our Instagram. We're going to talk to you about some video games.
What in video game nation?
What in video game tarnation are you talking about?
Oh man.
Oh man, why do we get paid for this? Okay, so we got obviously we're supporting our Star Spangled Glory here because it's tax time, and Uncle Sam wants you to spend your tax refund at Cartridges Galore Video Games.
Absolutely.
And if your tax refunds weren't what you were planning and you need some extra cash in your pocket, be sure to... Why can't I see any comments on here? Is there no comments? Swipe left.
Oh, I swiped the wrong way.
Yeah, whatever. Maybe nobody's talking to us.
It's all good.
But...
PlayStation 2 games.
What about them? But, yeah, if your tax return wasn't as good, remember, we buy everything. So, today we have, we're only going to do a couple of video games because we have something very special for you guys.
Actually, two things. Got two things special.
Yeah.
Grand announcement and
Great announcement and a very cool thing that we're going to do. You guys will just have to wait. Stay tuned on that. Dan the Man Karaoke 27 on our Instagram said, how much will we give him for PS2 games? We're going to ask you bring that stuff in so that we can appraise it, and we'll make you an offer on it. If you you don't want to do it, you can always tell us no.
Yep.
So, yeah, we got new March specials. We have one big announcement, some really cool stuff to show you guys.
Oh, very cool.
For those of you guys that are just tuning in, what we do here is we just talk about some cool video games we have in the store, our memories with them. We show you some of the deals and sales, some other ways to stay tuned into Cartridges Galore stuff, and yeah. So we'll get to the meat of it. So why don't you just what do you got for me?
I'll start it off. So it's a PS2 game because of our specials that you guys will get tuned into real quick. It's a game I actually have played a little bit.
It's a good game, solid game.
It's Ty the Tasmanian Tiger. But yeah. So funny story about this. Whenever I had braces back in, I think it was middle school, my mouth hurt so bad that my mom was like, Matt, I'll get you a video game for whatever, like, you know, like it'll calm you down. You can like get into it or whatever. I'm like, awesome. So I picked up Ty the Tasmanian Tiger on my GameCube at the time, and I actually beat the game within like a couple of days. And it actually took like my focus off of the pain in my mouth of it. So it was kind of cool. It's just like an Australian, like an outback kind of deal.
You're a Tasmanian devil.
Yeah. Pretty much.
It's a real creature for those of you. Chris Hendershot, what in tarnation? Welcome to Live at 5, sir.
Welcome to Live at 5. Oh man, this is gonna be too much fun. But yeah, so you're in Australia, and you actually attack like gators and like all these like beasts.
Yeah, it plays like Ratchet and Clank or Jack and Daxter, except for it wasn't a Sony exclusive. It was also on the GameCube for sure.
Xbox,
I was
and
just
PS2.
I think it was on the original Xbox.
Actually,
they do all three of them on OG Xbox.
I know they had the first two. I'm not too sure on the third one.
Okay,
but. The whole series is really fantastic, and I keep hitting your phone down. But the whole series is fantastic.
Fantastic.
Fantastic. I can't do that southern accent. But we actually have it up in Altoona for $7.37. This one doesn't have a manual, but still worth the pickup.
Yeah, really great, solid action adventure. platform, a little bit platforming, some puzzle solving.
Yeah. There's a lot of puzzle solving. Puzzle solving.
Puzzle solving.
To get the different boomerangs. Each boomerang you find does a lot of different things. They have a flame one, a lightning bolt, a freeze one. I can't think of all the other ones, but I know for those ones for sure, and they're really cool. So, definitely worth a pickup.
Yeah. As usual, I usually do some retro stuff. We had a really gorgeous lot come in for some Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and some Genesis stuff. This is one of my personal favorites. Back then, it seemed as though Capcom really just put out gem after gem after gem, and any of those with like that purple label, classic Capcom NES game label, it was going to be a guaranteed hit.
Guaranteed.
Marshall Porter, I'll tell you. Howdy, welcome to Live at 5.
Duet.
A duet, a good sir. But this is Chippendale Rescue Rangers. This is the first one. The second one is like a $100 cartridge. Pretty rare. Mm-hmm. But this was just your classic Capcom platformer. Played like DuckTales or obviously not Little Mermaid because you were underwater. Yeah. But all of that.
It's actually pretty fun.
Yeah, really great game. Awesome soundtrack. Must-have game. We got this guy in here for $18. Got a little bit of a label peel right there, but for the most part, she's in pretty good shape. If you haven't ever played it, I definitely recommend, like I said, anything that's got this purple Capcom logo border. Hey, my sister, what tarnation?
This is going to get really fun.
But, yeah, super cool game. Definitely got to check it out. $18. We'll get you going.
My next game is actually a PS2 game. I'm obviously just joking. It's the Polar Express. No, I just picked it up because it was funny and it was sitting on the shelf. But we do have the Polar Express for $4.37. Good movie, not so good of a game. But my real game I have for you guys. It's just like the kind of how you gotta show it off a little bit. But my real game for you guys is actually old school. Kind of rare for me to do that. It's actually Super Mario All-Stars. For those of you that don't know about it, you can play the first Mario, the second Mario, third Mario, and they actually did, Lost Worlds on these?
Lost Levels is what it was called in North America. So, fun fact, pretty mainstream gaming knowledge, but the North American Mario 2 and the Japanese Mario 2 are actually different games. Our Mario 2 was a game called Doku Doku Panic in Japan, and they just reskinned it with Mario sprites. You can actually play both versions of the game, Doku Doku Panic, and what they called it in Japan was Super Mario USA. Now that's the Mario 2 where you pick the vegetables up and throw them. Mario 2 in Japan is like our Mario 1, except for the platforming was way harder, and the Western markets were afraid that the casual gamers weren't going to be into it, and they were super leery after the collapse of the Atari video game revolution and stuff as to what we put out in the West. So we actually didn't get a copy of Mario 2, the real Mario 2, until All-Stars came out. This was really cool, too, because they put a save battery in it. So you can save your progress in all 4 Mario games.
And I think they updated, the colors.
Graphics, yeah. It had a graphic retexturing, and everything was beefed up. It ran a little bit better. I know a lot of people complain about, the response time on original NES controllers. Yeah. Obviously, the Super Nintendo was way better with that. Just a real quick shout-out, my boy, Stare. Howdy, partner. Welcome to Live at 5.
I like how it says we have, 10 comments, but we can't see them, unfortunately.
Why can't we see our comments? It's super weird.
Super weird. We'll figure it out. Technical difficulties, I tell you.
If you are messaging us on our Facebook, for some reason we can't see it, so
unfortunately,
we're sorry. But it looks like our comments on Instagram are popping up, so if you hop, skip, and jump on over to the Instagram way,
we can get you going on there. So what do you usually play on here?
Mario 3.
Mario 3? Yeah, that's typical. Same
Worthingtons. Howdy, partners. Trip, I hope you're enjoying your Nintendo Switch. You gotta send me your friend code, seriously, though, Gina and Tom. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. We actually have it in Super Mario All-Stars in store for $30.37, which is a fair price.
Right, great game, because, I mean, you're going to pay like $15-20 for the original Marios on NES, so you get them all in one tiny little sweet package deal. Next I got for you, there's some purpose behind this, too. Oh, look at it, just lighting up my face.
Oh, yeah.
Like the glow from the Ark of the Covenant. Hey, Bailey joined. What's up, bud?
What's up, Bailey?
Howdy,
partner.
But this was, it's the newest game in this series. Just came out today. A lot of you probably know what I'm talking about.
What that is?
It's not Bomberman.
You sure?
It's Zelda. We got a really tasty gold cart here. We got $30 on it. Most people that I know have played this game. It's a classic top-down, the game that started the huge series. A lot of the younger kids started it like Ocarina of Time, and that's when it really got like super popular. But yeah, this is the game that started it all. Zelda 1 in a gold cart. They also have a gray cart. I'm sure most of you know that as well. What a bunch of all-stars. Thank you, Mr. Porter. You are a true gentleman and a scholar. But,
man, this is fun.
Hey, Sean, happy birthday again. Glad you got your hands on a Switch. But, yeah, Zelda 1, must have in any gamer's collection, I feel, especially if you're a Nintendo fan. And,
it's weird. You can save your game on there. I
yeah,
forget the
save
thing
battery.
how to do it, but yeah.
You just save.
Is it just save? I thought you had to do like some like weird thing.
I don't think so, dude.
Oh.
Matt Koick, what's up? Howdy, partner.
Howdy.
Feel like we're straight out of Westworld here. You don't get that reference because you still haven't watched it.
No, I don't.
Have you?
No.
That's what I thought. Okay, so normally we do 4 games each. We're cutting that a little bit short today. You'll see why. First of many big announcements. For those of you guys out of towners watching on our Instagram, maybe you are aware that we were in the Francis Scott Key Mall down in Frederick, Maryland, as well as the Nittany Mall up in State College, Pennsylvania. Yep. Rest in peace, both of those stores. They're no longer kiosks at either of those malls because we have gotten brick and mortar stores. The Francis Scott Key Mall closed to be replaced with a storefront in Frederick, as well as our curses. Tarnation!
Your phone was too excited.
It was. I'm excited too. We got a really gorgeous spot in State College for you Pennsylvanians. It's right off of North Atherton in the giant groceries plaza next to Brothers Pizza, right there by Nihao, obviously giant groceries. And everything like that. So that should be opening here in the next couple of weeks. We're going to have some baller grand opening specials. We'll have, it'll be a huge event. It'll be a good time.
Oh, yeah.
Definitely come out and
check it out.
Definitely check it out.
Stay tuned to the Facebook pages because we usually are going to do some like sneak peek pictures or something like that.
As we build it, we'll get some pictures and,
get you going.
Like Field of Dreams, if we build it, they will come and buy video games. Or sell videos.
Actually, if you build it, he will come.
Huh.
Oh, okay.
Well, they will come because we want more than just one person.
Yeah, why would we want one person?
Why don't you just stay over there and help customers?
Mandela effect.
You're a Mandela effect. How do you spell Bernstein Bears?
Oh.
Anyway.
The only thing that I found
I thought he was going to spell it too. All right. Okay. I know you guys are dying to see what we got for you for March specials, so let's get them going. Look at this flyer, boy, I'll tell you.
Man.
There's a lot of green going on there.
A lot of green.
Man, I really wish we could see comments.
Try typing the...
I did touch that. It didn't do anything.
Oh, you can write a comment. Oh.
Weird.
All right. Technical difficulty.
So, you guys loved our pre-owned Xbox One or PS4 and get a game. We're doing our lucky 37s. If you guys are loyal Cartridges Galore fans, you know all the lore behind the why our games are priced in 37 cents. For those of you that don't know, you'll have to come in and figure out the mystery for yourself. So, we're not telling you online. You got to come into the store.
Got to come in.
But yeah, you'll get a pre-owned game for 37 cents if you buy pre-owned Xbox One or PS4. Also, we got grab a Wii or a PS2 or a GameCube plus a game of your choosing off of the rack for just $37.
I tell you, that Tasmanian Tiger would look good with a PS2.
It would. It would look good with a PS2. We got 4 gig Slim 360s for just $50. And then we also kept rolling our buy 2 get 1 free on all Retro Rack games.
A lot of people like that.
Love it. I mean,
Love
we're just selling games like crazy. And also too, Matt, tell them what we consider retro.
Anything from a 360 and PS3 and lower would be your buy 2 get 1 on those racks.
Right. So if you want to buy an Atari game, a 360 game, and a Sega Genesis game, buy 2 get 1 free.
Yep.
You want to buy a PS1, a PS2, and a PS3 game, buy 2 get 1 free. Buy a Nintendo, Super Nintendo, N64 game,
Buy 2 get 1 free.
You got it.
You kidding me?
You kidding me, boy?
I'll tell you
I'll
what.
tell you. So, yeah, definitely all March long we're running these deals. Come in, Luck of the Irish, Luck of the 37. We'll get you going. Either beef up your game collection. Jazzy! But yeah, so next we got our social media.
Social medias. Yeah, so we are on Twitter, Snapchat, YouTube, and Instagram. For those of you who actually took part in our Twitter program, or not program, our poll. Wow, can't talk today. Totodile won. Totodile won, and 38% out of those voting. Cynical came in second. And then
Water
Chikorita.
Pokemon for the win.
Telling you. Big.
Big
Big
league.
league. You can actually follow us on Twitter. I think our next poll, we should do the Super Mario All-Stars, which game you actually played. So I'll put that up today.
That sounds like a good one. Yeah, stay tuned to that.
We're also on Snapchat, which is Carts Galore. Those are just pictures of our showcases or store layouts of all of our locations. Stay tuned for those State College picks and Frederick picks on there. YouTube is Carts Galore, which is our live at fives, and our boys down south, their live videos, and probably State College as well.
Yeah.
And we're also on Instagram, which we're live on right now, which is cartridges.galore. So if you're on our Facebook page, we can't see your comments. So you should tune in on our Instagram.
It says conversation 25 comments so far. Can't see a thing. We're not ignoring you.
Yeah.
We're not ignoring you.
We are not ignoring you. So if you're on our Facebook page, please check out us on Instagram. Those messages and comments are still coming in.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. Every live at 5, I swear we have a problem with my phone.
Every time.
Oh, wait. You forgot VIP.
Oh, no, VIP.
So, text loyalty program, pretty straightforward. You type that word Galore to that number 51660, and we'll give you $5 off your next $10 purchase, not combinable with any other offer. And also, I think we're still entering you a chance to win an S Classic. I could be wrong on that. I'm not sure. Either way.
I think we are. I'm pretty sure.
Either way. You should join it.
Either way. Are you kidding me?
So, I know you guys are probably just dying to know.
Oh, I think they're dying.
Dying
already.
to know. Dying to know.
Uncle Sam, tell them what's up.
So we have a special treat for you guys. For you diehards, you probably know that today was a very big and important day in Nintendo history.
Was it?
Whoa.
Your hat's
My
flying off.
ponytail, it doesn't fit on my massive head. It's because all that brain power, I'll tell you.
I tell you what.
So, Nintendo released a new console today, and it's called the Switch. Oh no! The reason why I keep falling down is so weird. The reason why I picked the original Zelda is because we wanted to talk about the new Zelda that came out today.
The new one.
But we also have a treat for you, so why don't we switch to something different? I know, so many people just groaned. So many people just groaned. We have one here. We got our hands on a Switch, and we're going to do an unboxing for you here live. Unboxing. We're going to show you the ins and outs of this thing. Now, these are retailing for about $300. They're a little bit difficult to get a hold of, but if you're patient, I heard Toys R Us is restocking maybe Thursday. I know Best Buy's slinging them like crazy. GameStop is hit or miss, depending on whether the employees there are cool or not. Yeah, you know who you are.
Oh.
So let's get into the meat of this thing. Ooh, there's the receipt. I can't lose that because this is not mine. And thank you to Chris for letting us unbox his Switch. So, this is it. This is the whole console right there.
Boom.
That is a new home gaming console.
Man, you can see that reflection right there.
Yeah. Look at that, Randy. That's it. That's the Switch.
Yeah.
The whole thing.
Unreal.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
So,
$300 for that TV screen.
Yeah.
it's like a touchscreen, dual touchscreen tablet. So we're gonna fire her up here. Boom, Nintendo Switch. Look at that glare, man. I'll
tell you what, you can see the comments, okay?
Yeah, the people are just loving it, man. Look at them going crazy.
You seen the diesel freezing around outside last night GameStop for this thing.
Yep,
Yeah.
I was there.
Which one was you at?
Walmart GameStop with my boy Pat, who ran a primo midnight. Kudos to him and his team.
This is the one up at
I
the
know they're
Town Center.
harder.
Yeah, I wasn't up there. But yeah, so here she is. She's got a cool little kickstand, so that you can set it up and play. And that is where the SD card slot is as well. A lot of people were having trouble finding that, so there she is.
Right
Got some
underneath.
quality speakers on the back and the front. And then you guys see this this image that it's doing. It's telling you to slide these things on there. So let's get to that. This is the primary controllers for this thing. They are called Joy-Cons. No, probably not going to hook it up to a TV, but you can for those of you that are wondering. But we're going to get to that. So these are your left and right Joy-Cons.
How little they are.
They're, I mean,
Yeah,
dude,
dude.
super tiny.
Yeah.
2.5 inches tall.
Yeah, maybe. They're actually really comfortable, and they have a ton of buttons. You got your ZL and ZR, your L and R. You have your SL and SR. There's buttons on the sides there. Both, when you hold them, it kind of functions like a NES D-pad. You got your little joystick and your buttons and stuff. Like I said, they're pretty comfy.
Actually, no, I wasn't here.
It's a little small, but and I thought it was going to, because I have big hands, and I thought that it was going to be uncomfortable, but it really isn't.
Like they have a little
Yeah, a little plus and minus
minus
buttons.
on the side, yeah.
So what these do is they just slide in here, real nice. Oh, did you hear it?
Yeah, I did. Oh,
Cool.
A little.
So then this is what she looks like. This is so that you can take it on the go. It's fully portable. Has a pretty decent battery life. Here in like about 5-6 hours.
Oh, that's not bad.
No, not at all.
It's not bad.
And so you just play it on the go. And then, yeah, I don't think they have a car adapter. Maybe they do. I didn't buy one yet, but so we're going to prop that guy up there while we get to the bottom part of this and show you. It does come with an HDMI cable. I'm sure a lot of people are like, oh, it's just a portable console like a DS or not. It is not. It has the full power of a home console. I started Zelda last night, and it is freaking gorgeous. So you get full like a 5 or 6 foot HDMI cable. Your charging adapter. It is similar to a lightning cable on an iPhone, because you can plug it in either way. You don't have to like get it the right way. It is a goofy Nintendo brand new adapter that's not compatible with anything else. So if you lose this guy, it's probably going to set you back a pretty penny.
You kidding me?
I am not, unfortunately. This is pretty
So
cool.
is this what you were talking about?
This is what I
earlier?
was
Okay.
talking about. This is the Joy-Con grip. We'll show you how that guy works. So to take your Joy-Cons off of your tablet, there's little buttons right here.
Yep, no problem.
And you just push that, and she slides off. Man, can you get that off for me? Thank you. And then they just slide in to this. And this was cool. You pop that kickstand setter back up.
Well, I mean, there's I think like 6 or 7 games on it.
Click. So that's what it looks like. Everybody said this looked like a little adorable little like a rag doll puppy dog type thing. I definitely see it. See kind of like the staggered eyes and it's like floppy ears, whatever. Pretty cute. But yeah, it makes it like a more
this makes
controller.
it a
And
lot,
yeah, you know, what I mean,
I
if you
could
like
actually work with
Wii
this.
Remote nunchuck style, you could do that. If you like a more solid like controller, you could do that as well.
I could easily play this then.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it's super comfortable. They do have pro controllers and things like that for it as well. But, yeah, pretty cool. That comes included in the standard box. And then, like we were telling you, you can hook this up to your TV. It has this docking base. Don't worry, Chris. I'll pack this all up nice for you again. Click. Switch. So this is the docking station. It's pretty bare bones. This thing.
Yes, I do.
Make sure your kickstand's not out so you don't bust that off. And this just kind of sits right down in there. You'll feel it click. When you push down, it pushes the charger up into the thing. And then on the back of it, it's got this cute little compartment that actually folds down, and that's where all your ports are. You got a USB port in there, your HDMI out, and the AC adapter. So yes, when the gamepad or the Switch console is in the docking station, it will charge. And then to charge the Joy-Cons, it just needs to be attached to the Switch itself, and then it'll charge the Joy-Cons. They make a charging grip, I saw, that that will charge your Joy-Cons, and you can see here even the Switch holder has little battery indicator lights on it, so that you can see how much life you got left. So then, yeah, you fold that guy up like that. It leaves a little hole for your cables to run out all nice and neat.
I was gonna ask.
Gives you 2 USB on the side so you can sync like your Pro controllers or things like that. And then this little toaster type thing just sits on your there. And so, you know, Matty Ice would be gaming away, and he's just like, yo, man, we got to go check out a retro game store here or there. He just pops this thing out, slides his Joy-Cons in, and he's good to go. And the cool thing is, too, is if you wanted to use this as a monitor display and not hold the tablet, you just pop that kickstand like that, and he can play just like that.
That is dope.
Yeah. It's a really, really cool system. I'm really enjoying it. We also got a copy of Zelda. I'm going to show you how the cartridges work. They did go back to cartridge gaming. That is true. There was a funny YouTube video about how they taste. I hear it's not good.
Taste it.
It's not mine, it's Chris's, and he signs my paycheck, so I'm not going to do that. But, yeah, here's a Switch case, a little bit similar to like a PSP case. You open it up, and it's got some gorgeous artwork inside.
No manuals.
No manual, but there is a spot for a manual, or maybe like a rave card for like DLC or like bonus content or stuff like that. And then the little guy just sits in there like that.
That's insane.
Yeah, dude, a little bit bigger than like a SD card or maybe like a Vita game.
It's weird that they can put a game.
Dude, and when I fired up the game, one of the first things I did when I got the map in Zelda was see how big the game is, and it's freaking massive.
Laha. The little code on the bottom is Laha.
You're so weird. And then you guys may be wondering, Nick, where does that go? There's a little slot right here on the top. Hey, Zach. Howdy.
Howdy.
Yeah, that's
Right
where
in
your
there.
little your game card goes in. So.
But it's weird that they can put a whole game on that
Yeah,
little SD
and I
card.
mean it's massive. There was like some things that talked about how big it was versus like Skyrim's map, and it literally dwarfed it. Look, even battery indicator lights
on the side.
there.
I saw that.
And like I said, you could totally rock it like this. Put it in the thing. Put it in here.
You know what would be kind of cool? If you know how like you can have one person run one joystick and another person do that. Try playing a game. One person only do one.
I'm sure we'll see something crazy like that on GDQ or whatever. But yeah, we're getting kind of close to our the end of our video here. But I just wanted to show you guys this. I'm not going to set up your Switch or anything like that, Chris. Right now the UI is kind of lackluster, but it did just launch, and we'll probably see a bunch of like updates and things and customization themes and whatnot like that. The one really cool thing, actually, I wanted to tell like Couples and Brent about it, is that you have a My Nintendo account now, and you get rewards points for like buying Nintendo stuff and downloading Nintendo stuff. If you put the cartridge in your thing and you hit the options button on the game tile, you can actually redeem, if your Switch is linked to your Nintendo account, you can redeem the points for buying the cartridge game as long as it's in your Switch.
Really?
Yeah, it's really cool. Okay. Really, really cool. And it's got friends and friends codes similar to like the 3DS. But yeah. There she is.
I was gonna say that's really cool.
I tried not to like watch any spoilers, and I tried to stay as far away about the media about this thing as possible, because I wanted to kind of dive into it fresh. And my buddies were making fun of me because I started playing. It was like 1:30. We went to the midnight release, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm still updating. And they're like, what'd you do? And I was like, well, I went through every menu and every option. I like really wanted to just see everything about it. I checked out the eShop. So there's not a ton of games right now. Bomberman R, Konami finally heard their fans and put a new Bomberman game out. It's actually the 33rd anniversary of Bomberman. You got Breath of the Wild, and if you can't get your hands on a Switch or have no interest in dropping $300, Breath of the Wild is also available on the Wii U.
And it is actually the last Wii U game.
One of the last Wii U games being produced, for sure. But yeah, a cool little gem. If you want one and you can't wait, I'm sure they're on eBay for exuberant amounts of money.
Oh,
If you can wait, I think that Nintendo is going to do a pretty good job of stocking them. At least I hope so, because it's a cool little console, man. I really dig it. I like what they're doing. The other cool thing is that you can connect this up locally with like 8 people. So if you guys all met up and you can, yeah, absolutely, you could all join together and like have a LAN party. So like if we all had our Switch tablets or like and we wanted to play with Mario Kart when that comes out in the spring, we could all come into one thing and connect to each other and then play Mario Kart together. And like we could even do that, like the video they show them like they're at like a basketball court or whatever, and a couple people are sitting around a picnic table and they all have their Switches and they're all playing Mario Kart together online outside at the park. Pretty cool.
That changes the whole game.
Changes the whole game.
That changes it all.
Great sound quality. Really good control. Zelda is freaking gorgeous. Super big. They went kind of more like RPG-esque with it. You can get different weapons and then they break and you get different clothing items and they have different effects and you can cook and that does different things depending on what you make. And you can pretty much, very similar to like Skyrim or whatever, like once you get out and do the main thing, couple of main things, you can go anywhere you want and do anything you want and see the whole world. And
I saw that it was Amiibo.
It is Amiibo supportive. They created a freaking gorgeous line of Breath of the Wild Amiibos. They have like a Guardian, a Bokoblin, Archer Link, Rider Link, and a Zelda.
All right. Now, how would that work on?
This is NFC. I forget whether it's the left or the right Joy-Con, but one of them is NFC.
Okay.
Compatible.
Cool. That's awesome.
And NFC, for those of you that don't know, is near field communications.
That's awesome.
Yeah, really, really cool. And I think it also supports other, like I think it supports Wolf Link from Twilight Princess. I don't know if it does any like the Smash series amiibos or not, but
that's still cool that they even brought that to attention on the Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, I'm really pleased. It also gives you all kind of, just saw this, the options for where and how you can play it, how many players. It tells you like TV support, standalone support, and what kind of controllers. It says Amiibo compatible, Switch Pro controller compatible.
Man.
Yeah.
All in this little thing.
All in this little guy. And like I said, for the nice, neat little price of $300, not too much bigger than my hand, fits really comfortable.
I was gonna say.
Independent volume controls. It's got a headphone and jack. Insert iPhone 7 joke. Yeah. So I wish I could see your comments and we could talk more about the Switch, have back and forth. But yeah, keep your eye open for this little bad boy. She is sweet. She is sleek. Really powerful. Again, like I said, I'm blown away.
I'm gonna pick up one.
Loading screens are super short, and the graphics, like I said, in Zelda are just mind-blowingly gorgeous.
Do you guys have the showcase keys?
I do not. There should be a pair hanging behind the door. Okay, so yeah, that about wraps it up. We're a little bit over our normal time limit, but I hope we're going to go through all your comments and reply to them after this on our Facebook. We're sorry. Owen Almond asked on our Instagram if he can have a Switch for free. Unfortunately, no. This one, like I said, is spoken for, and I'm going to defend it with my life. So. But yeah, keep your eyes open. Who knows? Maybe we'll give one away or something here soon when they become more available.
Oh yeah.
We always do some cool stuff like that. Try to get back to you guys for all your love and support over the years. So we're gonna wrap this up. Be excellent to each other. Party on. Check out our March specials, and we'll see you guys next week.
See you guys. Have a good one.